And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a two-player game called Elementos, Fire vs. Earth vs. Water. It's a two-player game for 7 and up. It's an abstract strategy game in which you're trying to get one piece to the other goal line while capturing pieces in a rock, paper, scissors style. Nice wooden pieces. Let's take a look. Each player has 9 pieces. These pieces have different elements on them. There's water, fire, and trees, and they're on both sides. So there's 3 of each piece. So there's 3 water fires, there's 3 water trees, there's, so on. And you're going to place these here. You can place them any way you want, but it recommends that you put 3 of each element face up, with the middle one having this totem in it. This is the home piece. So on your turn, you have one of 3 different actions you can do. You can move a game piece. Now, when you move a piece, you can move it any direction except backwards. So I can move this piece here or here. You can capture another piece with a rock, paper, scissors element where fire can take wood, water can take fire, and wood can take water. You can also move your totem piece here, or the wand, so I can move it forward just like that. And the piece that has the wand, home piece, can never capture another piece, neither can it be captured itself. Finally, the third thing you can do is you can just flip a piece over. The first person to get their piece with the wand into your opponent's home line is the winner. The wands work well. They slide in these pieces, and the pieces are really nice. You can flip them over, really easy to see what's what. Everything fits inside this box that closes. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of how that works. Once they're all in, you close it. You have the board on the outside, and then there's a sleeve that goes on it like this. It works. I don't know if I love it. I think I'd rather just have a box, but it's kind of cool. But the pieces are very nice. Elementos is a fine little game that doesn't excite me. It's not a bad game. You have the 3 different actions. You're constantly moving forward, so there's never going to be this back and forth, although the rules say if you start flipping discs back and forth, you have to stop doing that. It's not really clear how it works, but if you have 2 elements, I don't know. It's just, we didn't run into that problem when we played. But what we did run into is if you eventually make a false move and lose a piece and you're 1 piece behind, it's pretty hard to overcome that. And the game is just kind of move forward, dance a little bit forward, and then you move forward and pass that wand up, because that wand can get to a piece and then your opponent can't do anything about it, and then flip the pieces to the right spots. Now, the rules say you're allowed to look at a piece before you flip it, or you can play just flip it. I've tried it both ways. If you can look at a piece, it slows the game down a lot, because you're like, If you have to flip it, that's very random, and it adds a bit of randomness, like, aha, aha, it's fire. Oh no, it's trees. I just lost. Now, this is a game that's meant probably for kids and adults, and it's a fine little game. I just don't know that it has a ton of replayability. Each game is going to feel very similar to the last one. But it is nice pieces. It's a nice one. If I had a classroom with some kids and they want to play a back and forth 2-player game with a little bit of that rock, paper, scissors style, this might be one that I would recommend for them. For me, it's one that I think is probably a little forgettable, but I do appreciate the effort. I'm Tom Vasel. We've taken a look at Elementos on the Dice Tower. Dice Tower judgment, it's nice.